Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, when Raila Odinga came back into this country yesterday, he finally announced that mass action is going to go on, and Azimio has finally agreed to abandon the bipartisan dialogue. So people are prepared psychologically and physically for the mass action in this country. And after that, CS Moses Kuria reacted to the same. And in his reaction, Kuria is suggesting that there might come someone angry about the mass action and will one day be Lee Harvey. Lee Harvey, of course, is a political assassin. And this is what it, let us just go further in the tweet. Then from there, we will go deeper to understand what Moses Kuria meant by this tweet. Kunatokea mtu mmoja kwa hii maandamano angry about disruption of livelihood, alafu Lee Harvey Oswald. That was Moses Kuria. Then later, that tweet was deleted. Now, to understand where Moses Kuria is heading to, it is better we know who is Lee Harvey. And the truth is that Lee Harvey was a U.S. Marine veteran who assassinated John F. Kennedy, the 35th president of the United States of America, on November 1963. Now, after knowing this truth, by Moses Kuria making that post, one can only arrive at one conclusion about Moses Kuria and what he meant by saying so. Remember, we are talking about Moses Kuria, who is still the same person who never shied away from the idea of assassinating Raila Odinga. And 6 years ago, at one point when Kuria was addressing some people from Mount Kenya, he suggested that Raila Odinga can as well bite a bullet. Then his followers will riot for some days. They will throw stones here and there. And then things will come to normalcy with time. And they will have nothing to do after that. And listen to this video shortly. It is in Kikuyu, but there is translation, so you can, if you don't understand Kikuyu, just read the translation there to understand exactly what perception Moses Kuria is trying to say here, or what he's trying to suggest in the current political situation going forward. Because history is very important. It can explain the future or the intention of someone's statement. Listen to Moses Kuria shortly. Now we are continuing with the Punchline discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To the returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, another truth is that assassins never work alone, especially when they are targeting the people of high ranking in a country or in the society. They will always get linked to bigger organizations that will help or aid in that heinous plan. And so, Lee was linked to those bigger organizations for him to terminate the life of a sitting president. So the truth is that this is a man who eliminated a sitting president. And one can ask a question, what did Moses Kuria mean by saying what he said on his official tweet handle? And having listened to Moses Kuria, what can you conclude here? Of course, on the other side, it was targeting a sitting president. So can we say that someone want to target William Ruto? It can be yes, but again, in this situation, going by what we have heard from Moses Kuria, it is the other way around. The opposition leader. So Kuria is suggesting that there can be a possibility of bigger organization helping through having someone to assassinate Raila Odinga going forward. That is how someone can analyze this tweet. Because again, remember, Kuria is talking about the reason behind someone biting a bullet through having our or their own Lee Harvard here is because of disruption of business and the economy. The question is, who will have been the cause of disruption of business in this country? In my view, there will be two people. Number one, William Ruto, who has failed to open the server, who has failed to bring down the cost of living, and who has failed to listen to the issue of constituting of the new IBC. So the people power is speaking and they are against it. They are saying no, open server. So because he has refused to open, that means he's going to disrupt business because people are going to continuously pressure him to open the server. Of course, another side is the other side that Raila Odinga is leading, the mass action in Azimio. So it's pushing for mass action. That means bringing everything to a standstill. No business will go on because people are demonstrating. And the leader is Raila Odinga because there is a voice there that is looking for having the servers opened and understand who won the election, constituting of the new IBC, and again, stop overtaxing on basic commodities so that everyone can afford or enjoy to afford those basic commodities and make life simple and easy for every citizen. So it's two-way. Ruto in his side, because there is something he's hiding. Raila on his side, because he's looking for the truth. And again, just life for Kenyans. Ruto anaficha ukweli, Raila anatafuta ukweli, na hata kando na kutafuta ukweli, anataka maisha ambayo iko kwa gharama ambayo kila Mkenya anaweza to afford. And it should go on record that Kuria did not delete his tweet because maybe he feared anything. It's not so. That's far from the truth. Reality is that Kuria deleted the tweet because he knew the message is well and good at home. The targeted audience have received the message. That audience is the people that are subscribing to Raila Odinga ideology, those who are supporting what Raila Odinga is doing, and I mean the targeted audience is Azimio. So before he tweeted he knew the game plan that he will later delete after delivering the message. We are talking about the same Moses Kuria who tweeted about the Northland. And what happened later? What he was saying, Maguta, Maguta, Mugunda, Maguta, Maguta. People went there, they invaded, they looted, they destroyed properties. But Raila again, he was clever enough. He got the intelligence information earlier. And they came in the media also to expose of the same. So the state plan was already exposed earlier by Raila Odinga. So I'm saying what? Let us try to connect here. If Kuria is talking about this issue, and yesterday we had William Samoei Ruto on a camera saying clear before people in a rally, public rally, somewhere on a road, that he is going to stop mass action. He does mamisha maandamano, and we analyzed in the morning, today in the morning, we analyzed that statement. Ruto said that atasimamisha maandamano. And the Kenyans were wondering, including me, that hey, how can the president stop mass action? By which means, how is he planning to do it? It can be just two ways to stop the mass action. Number one is by solving that problem that people are raising. Is he going to solve the mandamano or stop mandamano by opening server? Will he stop mandamano by bringing down the cost of living? But when I checked on the body language of William Ruto, it is clear. Then you can link to what Moses Kuria is suggesting here about Lee Harvey. So, is Moses Kuria delivering the message from William Ruto to the masses? Come out, you are not solving that issue of stopping maandamano through solving the problem that people are talking about. Then, are you want to eliminate someone? So people can try and start linking that tweet to the statement from the president. So you solve through elimination, something that can turn into most chaotic situation ever in this country. So that is Moses Kuria for you, and that is how I view this tweet, and that is the direction it's heading to. I don't know your views, but let us know in the comment section for continuation of this conversation. Thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.